Feeling better about the state of the economy, Homebuilder sentiment hitting a 4-month high, marking the second consecutive month of gains on rising consumer confidence and falling mortgage rates. Here now, someone who really understands the constant changing landscape, Bill Darcy, National Kitchen and Bath Association CEO. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Melissa. Great to talk with you.
Yeah, I love to have you on because you have your finger on the pulse of the economy, really, because everyone who is part of your group is out there building kitchens and baths and restoring them and replacing them all around the country and around the world, actually. So you know exactly what's going on. And I would say,
absolutely.
I know one of the biggest issues for you right now is something that is a huge topic in America. Finding the right workers, finding the right labor, finding the people who can do the job. And it's been tough in your industry. Talk to me about that a little bit. What are your members telling you?
Yeah, you know, since the Great Recession, a lot of businesses in our industry left the market and didn't return. For every 5 people leaving the industry, only 1 comes in. So, you know, attracting the youth to the industry is our biggest challenge right now.
And what are you doing to try and make that happen? I mean, how do you close that gap? Is it about immigration policy, or is it about trade vocational schools? Is it about the manufacturers getting more involved in training the people they need? What's the solution?
You know, our investment right now is educating the market. We have a new Next Up initiative that we're partnering with Skilled Labor Fund. We're partnering with other institutions supporting the growth and education of young people. But it's about getting the message out to, you know, the middle school student right now. My oldest son is 11, you know, so whatever Billy decides to do in his career, I will talk to him about the lucrative jobs in this industry. And educating that middle schooler right now is, I think, what we have to start doing in order to increase the viability and the health. It's a tremendous opportunity and growth right now in the industry, and educating the young people, I think, is what the focus needs to be.
But that's astounding. I mean, you're saying middle school, because I have my oldest son is in middle school. I mean, that feels very young to start thinking about what you're going to do. But as I see it in my own children, they start sort of veering towards math or science or computers and kind of wrapping their mind around what they might want to do.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting is my, you know, again, with my kids being similar ages as yours, it's a lot about tech right now.
Yeah.
So what we're trying to do is bridge the gap between tech and our industry. There's so much happening in tech, in the kitchen and bath space. We need the young people and the future, you know, designers and remodelers to join the NKBA and help people connect these appliances and all the great things happening. But yeah, it is young, you would think, but when do you start, you know, thinking about college or you know, we have a lot of our population that they need college-educated trade, but you also have skilled labor that you might not need to go to post-high school education for.
No, and there's both of those things. And you mentioned, you talk about the tech revolution, and, you know, working in your industry isn't just about being able to use a wrench. It's about using really cool and complicated technical programs in order to design the kitchen of the future and design the appliances that talk to each other and all of that stuff that's going on. So it's kind of the whole spectrum, whether you work with your hands or you're, you know, a creative design person, or you like to work with computers. They're really rewarding fields. They're really rewarding jobs in your field. And that's something you want to get the message out. Let me ask you, too, because you have such insight into the economy. What are consumers doing right now, and what does that tell you about how everybody's feeling? Are they remodeling? Are they building new? Are they spending a lot? What do you see?
You know, what we're seeing right now here at the Kitchen and Bath Industry Show in Las Vegas that we're hosting this week, we're up 30% in registration, so we know the trade is very interested in learning and educating themselves on products for what these consumers want. And we're seeing strong remodeling, strong trends in remodeling. Despite some softening in the housing market, we see a continued strong growth in remodeling. So what people want, they want to understand tech. They want a transitional style, transitional to contemporary. So, but a lot of tech is being introduced, as we all know, in our lives, and what defines the smart kitchen and what defines a smart bath. They're finding out here this week at KBIS, because we have 100,000 trade professionals in Las Vegas educating themselves over the next 3 days.
Yeah, no, and that's it. Technology is driving that change because people see the new things that you can do and you can have in your kitchen. I have one of those Miele coffee makers, and it's unbelievable. So yes. Totally worth getting.
Miele makes some fantastic products. Glad you're enjoying yours.
Yeah, Bill Darcy, thank you so much for coming on. We appreciate your time.